So the next issue is on that of Datti Baba-Ahmed. Datti Baba-Ahmed, you know, was the running mate to Peter Obi in the 2023 elections under the Labour Party. He's the founder, owner of Base University and Baba-Ahmed University in Kano, and Base University is in Abuja. You know, a prominent education expert, you know, and entrepreneur, you know, somebody who has been vocal since he came on board into the Peter Obi's team, the Labour Party. Somebody that has been very vocal and very forthright when giving his interviews and all that. You know, he ran under the Labour Party in 2023, and we all know how it all ended. Now, recently we noted that Peter Obi, 31st of December, the last day of 2025, he defected from the Labour Party to the ADC. We know that. You know. Then, a few days ago, Datti Baba-Ahmed, you know, we also know that Datti Baba-Ahmed, Labour Party has two groups. There is the Abure group and there is the Nanadi Usman group. And the Nanadi Usman group has been with Mr. Peter Obi and Governor Alex Otti of Abia State, you know, until Mr. Peter Obi left the Labour Party. Then the other group is that led by Julius Abure. You know, there was a case that went up to the Supreme Court, and the Nenado Usman group said the Supreme Court said Julius Abure is no longer chairman. Whereas Julius Abure and his team, they said they looked at the judgment and that was not the case. You know, and interestingly, Datti Baba-Ahmed has been in the Julius Abure's camp. You know, so that has been it. So now that Peter Obi has left, you know, I made a video saying that this looks bad for Abure, because where does he leave Abure? Because if Peter Obi is the main person in Labour Party, he has left, and now when Peter Obi leaves, the next major person in the party is the governor of Abia State, which is Alex Otti. And Alex Otti is in the Nenadi Usman group. So that leaves Abure with as if there's no major backing. But to my great surprise, I saw that Datti Baba-Ahmed came out, you know, with Abure, you know, and he made a speech more or less indicating that he was going to run for president come 2027. The message I got from that speech that Datti gave and the questions he was asked, you know, he made the case that he can run.
I am my own boss. Simple. I'm not following anybody's trajectory. I'm not stepping into anybody's shoes. Can I please remind you that before His Excellency Governor Peter Obi aspired for presidency, I aspired for presidency before him. The records are there for you to see. In October 2018, I participated in the primaries of PDP, the then PDP in Port Harcourt. And I walked to Governor Peter Obi and I said, please, can I have your vote? And he smiled at me. What a gentleman he was. And then Atiku won, and he took Peter Obi as his, as we call it, running mate. So forgive me, your question is not even relevant because it does not pertain to me. I aspired to presidency before His Excellency Peter Obi. And if you heard me well in what I just submitted, I saw a rare opportunity for national unity to have elected Peter Obi in 2023. And that is why I decided to flow with it. You asked about religion. Yes, I am a Muslim, I'm a practicing Muslim. but I'm a Nigerian. And the Constitution allows me to contest. You asked about ethnicity. Yes, I am, as you say, Hausa man, but I'm a Nigerian. And Nigerian Constitution allows me to contest. I have never done anything because of ethnicity or religion. I'm doing it because Nigeria needs help. Nigeria needs people like me. Then your question about if I have decided to declare, I am a law-abiding citizen, and I'm also a loyal party member until the timetable is released by INEC, until the whistle is blown, until leadership of Labour Party say those who are interested. I will not say anything about. Thank you. However, remember, I told you, Nigerians, we know the truth. Nigerians use the truth. If you like, continue deceiving our Labour Party because Labour Party won a presidential election. I have not left Labour Party because I am not satisfied with a coalition of disgruntled politicians who could not even challenge 2023 constitutional breaches. I will not leave Labour Party because of the promise it holds. All major aspirants, and I mean all, I challenge to be shown one, just one, among the major aspirants, only one, that has never been in a ruling party. I am that one. I have never been in a ruling party. The records are there for you to see. And if the records of APC,
he has the capacity to run. He made the case that he even ran for president in 2019, even before Peter Obi. Peter Obi did not run in 2019. But then when Atiku emerged as the candidate of the PDP, Atiku now picked Peter Obi as running mate. So it was Atiku Obi tickets that went against the second term effort of President Buhari, and they lost. So he said, Datti Baba-Ahmed said in 2019 primaries in the PDP that he was one of those that contested. And honestly, then I didn't even know, because that 2019 primaries was quite interesting. 2019 primaries in Port Harcourt, we had Wike, then governor, supporting Tambuwa, and they have Atiku running. We have Kwankwaso. We have Senator, former Senate President, former governor of Kwara State, Bukola Saraki running. At the end of the day, Atiku won that primaries, but Tambuwa came second. Kwankwaso also ran too. Tambuwa came second, likely for the support he got from Wike. But I knew then, 2019, I knew that Atiku emerged. Then there was Tambuwa that came second. We had Kwankwaso, we had former governor Saraki, Dr. Saraki, But I didn't remember 2019 that there was a Datti Baba-Ahmed running. Honestly, I didn't know that. It was when he now came on board as a running mate to Peter Obi that he was now giving us the history of his political trajectory. Then he mentioned that it was mentioned that he former senator, and then he made effort to run for governor, and that didn't pan out, like that. And then we saw that he was picked as running mate to Peter Obi. So that thing now in this press availability he gave with Abure by side and Labour Party, announcement sort of, he made the case that he would not be following Peter Obi anywhere. That means he's not following Peter Obi to ADC, and then that he is his own person. The bottom line of the whole 30-something minutes video I watched on YouTube on this is that Datti wants to run for president. I always knew that Datti has the ambition to run for president, but I thought it was going to wait till 2031 because more or less, I thought there was the understanding that for 2027 it should still be the South, since Tinubu still has a chance of ruling from 2027 to 2031. The assumption that the South will still be the one to present a candidate, So I thought that he would wait till 2031. But now it seems that as Peter Obi has gone to ADC with Atiku in ADC, it seems as if Datti is making the case that the field is now open. If Atiku can be running against Peter Obi in ADC, then himself can present himself as a candidate for Labour Party in 2027. So I wasn't surprised, that Datti Baba-Ahmed will indicate he was running. I thought he would wait till 2031, but okay, he's now decided that he's going to run. The one I was surprised by is the words he used. He said some things that, I was really surprised about. For somebody who has been in Peter Obi's camp, they ran together in 2023. He has been encouraged Peter Obi, you know. So let's see now. Okay. So this is a transcript from YouTube. It says, this is what Datti Baba-Ahmed said. A party that mobilized Nigerian youth must be promoted. That's talking about the Labour Party. Had earlier engaged all party members to reconcile, and while some heeded my calls, others took offense and proceeded to defect. No regrets to me for this role. However, as a leader in this fight, in this defection case, neither my humble self nor the Labour Party are the aggressors. He now went on to say, a group of political travelers welcomed in 2022 with the presidential tickets continued with their journey. Simple. This is a fact to keep in mind in anticipation of their ever hostile online attitudes. With all humility, Labour Party can flaunt its successes in the presence of financial difficulties in an era of perfected electoral fraud. Then it says some other things. Now, the key thing here, it says, a group of political travelers welcomed in 2022 with the presidential ticket continued with their journey. So, what does this mean? Peter Obi was the force. Labour Party was nowhere. Labour Party would not have been a force of reckoning in 2023. Not at all. Labour Party had only produced a governor, Governor Mimiko of Ondo State, several years ago. Labour Party has not been in contention in terms of presidential race. The defection of Peter Obi to Labour Party 2022, that's what made Labour Party to matter. That's what made Labour Party matter. And that's what brought Labour Party to the limelight. So it wasn't that the Labour Party now gave Peter Obi a ticket. It was Peter Obi was the main person. So it's not as if the Labour Party did Peter Obi a favour. No, it was Peter Obi that did Labour Party a favour. Because Labour Party from nowhere, from not having any elected official, now had a governor, now had several senators, several House of Rep and all that. It was Peter Obi wave, you understand? And it was after Obi emerged as candidate of Labour Party that he now looked for running mate and now decided to pick Datti Baba-Ahmed. So it wasn't as if Datti Baba-Ahmed was already there and Datti Baba-Ahmed now welcomed Obi. That wasn't the case. The case was Peter Obi was a popular candidate who left PDP and now went and joined Labour Party and now picked Datti. So this statement of a group of political travellers welcomed in 2022 with the presidential ticket continuing has joined me, you know. And now that Peter Obi has left Labour Party, you understand? Labour Party cannot be a force to reckon with in 2027. It can't. It can only matter for state election like in Abia State because the incumbent governor Alex Oti is of Labour Party. So it will matter if Alex Oti stays in Labour Party. That's when it will matter. Other than that, it's not going to matter. So this issue of group of political travellers then now says that this is a fact to keep in mind, anticipation of the ever hostile online attitudes. What is he talking about? People have blamed the obedient, uh, who are very youthful supporters of Peter Obi, who can be who are very active on social media. You know, is that the people that is referring to? These obedience are those that were the force that drove Labour Party, apart from Peter Obi being the head, to achieving his successes. So what was this talk of all this and this thing? So I was surprised by what this statement made by Datti. Yes, if Datti wants to run, he can run. But for him to just talk about Peter Obi like this, you know, shortly after Peter Obi has left Labour Party, you know, and I know that Peter Obi consulted with Datti. Well, Peter Obi consulted a lot of people before he defected. And anytime Peter Obi visits these people is consulting with, they used to snap pictures and put it. Peter Obi went everywhere and consulted. He consulted with Datti and all that. He's been consulting for months before deciding to defect to ADC. He's been doing that. You understand? So, considering the respect, the high regard that Peter Obi has for Datti, you know, and how Peter Obi cannot, if it was Datti that left Labour Party, right, Peter Obi will not make this kind of statement. You know. I know that Peter Obi holds, you know, people in high regard, except if they prove to if they prove so difficult for him to show that regard for them. You understand? So I was just surprised that Baba-Ahmed can talk about running for office, but there was no need to try to throw Peter Obi under the bus from my own interpretation of what he said. You know, following the statements he made with Abure and others, he has gone on press, media interviews, and some people say he has tried to clarify what he meant. And then I've been reading what some of the key obedience, the leading obedient figures, I've been reading what they've been saying. Some of them are like, oh, some of them are praising what Datti is doing. Some are saying that we should wait and watch what is going on. So I'm not wondering what is going on. Some are saying, oh, Datti is holding Labour Party down. Alex Oti is holding Labour Party. Datti said that if it doesn't work out for being ADC, he can come back to Labour Party. I don't understand. I thought that the electoral laws has made it clear that if you contest in a primary in one party, I don't think you can just defect another party to contest in a primary. I don't think it happens that way. So this talk of, oh, if it doesn't work out in ADC, they should come back to Labour. I don't think that will work. Some of those are just positing that, oh, it's maybe it's trying to hold Labour Party for Obi. I don't really see that. Some people see this thing as a smart strategy. They have a strategy. Okay, maybe probably as Datti has been talking about, the article started contesting when Datti was in doing NYSC and all that. This talk, oh, well, personally, I don't see that as it. For Datti, you know, if he says he wants to run, and if he's saying that things are not well with APC and all that, what about the chairman that he's supporting, Julius Abure? Is everything well with Julius Abure? Julius Abure has had several allegations of corruption leveled against him. Those things have not been cleared. He has not cleared his name. So Abure has not cleared his name. And it's because of the conflict in terms of the moral ground on which Abure is leading Labour Party. That is why some people have left the Labour Party. Like somebody like Kenneth Okonkwo said that Mr. Peter Obi, when Peter Obi was still in Labour Party, that he cannot be talking about what's it called? Competence, character, and all that. If Abure, who has been accused serially of corruption, of all that, if he's still in charge of the Labour Party. So there's this question mark on Abure. So if Datti is standing with Abure, what about the allegations about Abure? What about the Abure, fraternizing with Wike and APC? How did Abure get favorable judgments in the courts? He could not get those favorable judgments without support from the APC. Is it this Abure who is sort of conflicted, and sort of having question mark on him? Is he the one that Datti would want to stand with in terms of running a presidential race, or something? I don't really get that. Datti Baba-Ahmed, a former senator, entrepreneur, owner of universities and other, he has all the qualifications, you know, politically and otherwise, to run for president. No doubt about that. You know. But there is the issue, except if what some of the obedience are saying, that Datti is playing, there's an end game here. This is just a play or something. Except that one pans out. If it doesn't pan out, there is an issue of, there's a question. If Datti, the way he has come out, saying things that are not in favorable light with Obi, Datti was a key politician in Kaduna State. He has won election in Kaduna State. Probably he could do something in Kaduna State. But he wasn't a popular national figure before Obi picked him as running mate in 2020, 2022, 2023. He wasn't popular. Many people didn't know him, right? And one of the things that was said against Obi during the 2023 elections was that, why did he pick somebody who is not well known politically from the north? Some people felt that he would have picked a more experienced politician from the north, because I discussed with friends from the north who said that Datti was not trusted as somebody who can stand as a counterweight to Obi. Yeah, there is this historical mistrust on Obi because of the region he comes from. And then, if he picks a running mate who is viewed as politically junior, or politically naive, or someone who's not strong politically, they don't see him as a strong counterweight to Obi. But if he had picked somebody like, let's assume El-Rufai was in APC, then let's assume that he picked someone like an El-Rufai, or like a Kwankwaso, or like a Tamboa, someone with political pedigree in the north, not in just Kaduna State, somebody with political pedigree across the north. Probably Obi would have been able to sell his message better with that kind of running mate, and would have done better. With Datti on the ticket in 2023, which states in the north did Obi win because Datti was running mate? Which one? Did he win that? Oh, it was because of Datti. Did Obi win Kaduna State? He didn't win Kaduna State, which is the own state of Datti. Which states can we point to that, oh, because of the influence of Datti, those are the states that Obi won in 2022, 2023? You understand? So, he is popular in terms of, he's now popular, media coverage, they love interviewing him because he gives all these viral talk, viral moments where it says some things and all of that. Media loves him, they love to interview him. He's popular in that instance. Where is that his political base? Where is his political base? Who are his core supporters? You understand? Because if your political value is what you bring, let's say Tinubu. Tinubu's political base was Southwest, Lagos Southwest. And so when he entered alliance with Buhari 2014, 2015, he brought that support. You understand? Buhari had his political base in the north with cult-like following, you know. Then other like Obi now, he has his base in the southeast and then across the south and all that. What is the political base of Datti? Who are his core supporters? If let's say now there's an election today, which states can he confidently say is going to deliver or he can deliver? So me, I don't really see yes, he's qualified. Yes, he does a lot of media availability and all that. He's well read, well educated, well spoken. He can stand his own. I like his forthrightness and the way he talks. But in reality, what is his political base? Where are his core supporters? Which state can he deliver in a presidential election? These are the things. The key people in the Labour Party is Obi and the obedience. Peter Obi was a key person in Labour Party. He has left. The obedience, who are the youthful supporters of Obi, they were in Labour Party because of Peter Obi. Now Peter Obi has left to ADC. They have also left Labour Party. So where is the base that upon which Datti can run in Labour Party? Where is the base? Where is the support structure that he will get? So for people saying that, oh, they are trying to hold down Labour Party, I don't really get it. If Peter Obi loses the ticket in ADC, he has lost the ticket. At least from my understanding of what since 2022, 2023, electoral law 2022 or so, that's my understanding of it. I stand to be corrected. You understand? So I don't really see, when he says that he contested in 2019, how many people knew he contested in PDP primary in 2019? How many people knew? Who and who can say, oh, in 2019 primaries in Port Harcourt, these are the people, and include his name offhand without doing a Google search? You understand? So all those things make me question what's the rationale behind this. I thought that with this situation, the best thing would have been either he moves to ADC or he stays in Labour Party and just chill. Because what is happening now, except if what some obedience are saying that there's an end game here, that this is like a master strategy and all that. So the master strategy to against Tinubu, who is the high chief of master strategies. I don't really get it. You understand? The thing is that the opposition need to unite. Whether PDP, the ADC, Labour, there need to be unity of opposition. Jonathan, PDP president, was defeated in 2015 because there was a united opposition. Buhari, Tinubu, CPC, ACN, New PDP, ANPP, all those groups come together and they now fought against Jonathan. That's how they were able to defeat Jonathan in 2015. Tinubu is a smarter politician than Jonathan. And so he will not make the mistakes that Jonathan made. You understand? So for the opposition to stand a chance against Tinubu, they have to come together and unite. So there's no master strategy or this thing there. Atiku wants to run in ADC. If Atiku loses the ticket in ADC, I don't see him standing to fight for anything. I don't see that. I see him just chilling. Okay, you have won, go ahead. You know, like in 2015 when Atiku was in APC, 2014, he contested against Buhari for the APC ticket in Lagos in 2014, and he now lost to Buhari because of the influence of Tinubu and Amaechi and others. Buhari won against Atiku. What key role did Atiku play in the emergence of Buhari as president? I don't really know. Maybe he played a key role. I don't really know about that. You understand? But I see a situation by if Atiku loses the ticket in ADC, I don't see him playing a key role in supporting anybody. He has been vice president before, so you can't tell him to come and be running mate. You understand? So that if except there's a compromise, the opposition come together and say, okay, let's support to be a popular candidate or something like that. You know, I don't know what is going on really, but I didn't really expect Datti to come out, and Obi has been a nice guy. Obi has been nice. Well, okay, even if he doesn't become president, but we know that Obi is being a good guy. He's being a nice guy. He's been nice with people. He speaks respectfully to people. When addressing issues, speak respectfully. You understand? Then you now see people when they leave Obi, they will just be talking about Obi. Kenokoko left, they talked. Other people left, they just be saying things about Obi. Somebody who was nice to them, somebody who brought them on board, and gave them a platform, somebody who is hardworking. Obi is more hardworking than anybody supporting him. Obi spent more of his own money than whatever people contributed. If you combine everything that people contributed, Obi spent more of his own money than that. In terms of being persecuted by the ruling party, in terms of being his properties being destroyed and all that, Obi has suffered even more losses than others. So for somebody who has been that good and kind, there's this natural justice where somebody is good and kind to you. You don't just come out and just say things that are not nice about the person. Then it now that one will show will be like a dent on your own character. That somebody who was good to you, who is kind to you, somebody who has been working with you respectfully, seeking your advice and all that. Then the moment the person leaves and you are no longer together, then you now say things to undermine that person, forgetting all the good that the person has done. Except there's something here that I'm not seeing, right? But I don't think it's right. And for Obi, it's okay to be nice, but if you Obi is to really make a good play for 2027, even if he's not within his character to say some of these things, he should get a good spokesperson, like the kind of a Kenneth Okonkwo in 2022, 2023. Where if people come out and just be dissing Obi, the person should come out and respond. Firebrand. You understand? Not all this my respect, my my respected elder brother, younger brother. Somebody is dissing you, and you are saying my respected younger brother. So let's see how that plays out. So quickly,